You know what? I think we might get cut off half stream because I do not have might get cut off half stream because I do not have my charger. I have no clue where it may be. I'm thinking hard. Hold on, guys. Let me turn on the lights. Hold on, or turn off the lights. Hold on. Why am I such a failure? Man, everything I do, I fail. It's just man. And my parents were right. I am a failure. Ain't no way. Okay. I don't know what I'm looking like, okay? So don't judge me. I don't know what okay, I don't look so bad. I look like I have a large forehead today. Okay, so what I tried to do unsuccessfully was I tried to put a bun, not a bun thing, like a poof thingy, you know what I mean? Like a half up, half down kind of thing. It doesn't look good, does it? It looks stupid, right? But all right, let's just put it down because now I just look like an egghead. My hair smells so good. All right. Okay, then we'll just do like that. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having an awesome week like I am. Happy Friday, Junior. I'm happy to see you. Shadow. Hello, Shadow. Hello, Ryan. Hello, Mr. Renegade. You changed your profile picture. I like it. I like it. Hello, Mr. Carey. Hello, Gaudiani. Hello, Gaudiani. Hello, Super Suka Belat. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Jakub. Hello, Larry. Hello, Midnight. Hello, Magneto. Hello, PG Bear. All right, guys. Hello, Fix. Hi, Jan. All right, guys, here we go. So we have a story time today, just a quick story time. I just want to share with you guys something because I lost my old channel, and my old channel had all my stories in it, and we don't have it anymore. So I want to share it to you now. Ooh, that's too bright. Okay, that's better. All right, guys, are you guys ready? Here we go. Welcome over. Today, I want to share with you all a story. I want to tell you guys a story about a faraway girl from a faraway land who came to the most wonderful country on earth. She came with her family to the most beautiful and most wonderful country on earth, the only country where we have every type of landscape in the borders of this nation. You guys know that, right? Do you guys know that? That doesn't look good. I'll just leave it out. But we have every type of landscape in America. Did you guys know that? You have tundra, you have desert, you have rainforest, icelands, you have swamplands, mountains, plains, everything in America, tropical. You know, it's crazy how you can go to a place like Hawaii or Florida and feel like you're in the middle of Puerto Rico or Cuba, but actually you're in America. You can go to Arizona and feel like you're in the Middle East. It feels like Saudi Arabia or Dubai or any Middle Eastern country that you can think of. You go to the northern areas, let's say you go to Alaska, you feel like you're in Russia. Well, Alaska was kind of Russia before, wasn't it? But you understand what I'm saying. Oh, America, America. So I came to this country as a kid for the first time. And you all know that in America, brown people or anyone who's non white is expected to be a Democrat. My father, when we came to this nation, he wasn't really political because he works. I'm not going to say what he works because then you guys are going to find me. But my father has a job where it is involved in some things. So he was never really into politics because he didn't trust either side at all. But he always wanted to vote Democrat because he thought that that was the right way because he was trained that way. And now that he's older, he understands that, of course, he did the wrong thing. But at that time, nobody knew that the Democrat Party was this bad. Nobody really understood because with the mainstream media, this is what everybody believed. Everybody trusted the mainstream media. Nobody had the internet to tell them. And if you didn't know, you just didn't know. So my father, back then, Democrats and liberals weren't as bad as they are today. They were a lot more logical. They were a lot more common sense like. And for that reason, my father would vote that way. So there's the history of my parents. My mother did not vote. She never has and probably never will. So my mother doesn't know anything about voting or politics. She just doesn't. That's not her field. She's just a woman. And so, yeah, so when I grew up and I became of kind of age where I started noticing things, I was thinking to follow the same path because when Obama became president, I'm sure a lot of you guys felt and believed the same thing. Hope and change, hope and change. Obama is going to change America. He's going to make America a better place. He's going to fix all the issues that America has struggled with for centuries. And we put it all on the shoulders of this one supposedly black man, the man that America would see as black because of course, he wasn't pure white, so we just saw him as black, even though now we know he's not black. He's African and not even full African. He's half, but he never grew up with the Africans. He grew up with a white woman in Hawaii. So, he's black enough. Let's just say that he's black enough for America, or he was at the time anyway. And then my father, when he saw the name Barack Hussein Obama, my father thought, he's Arab. Ameera, he's Arab. Dali, he's Arab. Look, he's Arab. We're voting for the Arab. We're voting for the Arab. And worst thing about it is that Obama does, if you catch him in the right light, he does look kind of Arab, like kind of Eritrean, like Eritrea people. They tend to look like Obama. So my father was like, oh, we got an Arab in the White House. We're voting for him. Come to find out, he's black or whatever. But my father thought that it was a good thing because he said, we've had all these white men in office for all these years. Let's try something different. No, I think that's how a lot of people felt, right? Don't you guys know people who thought that same way? Who thought, well, we've had white people for all this time. Let's try something different. Let's try something new. He looks like the Antichrist. Listen, I'm not going to disagree with you there. He he definitely does. He said all Arabs aren't Muslim. I don't know who said they were. Did someone else say that they were? I don't think anybody said that he was Muslim. It was his name that my father thought he was Arab. So anyway, aside from that, he's no Fix. Fix is like, I voted for the other guy. He was a liar all along. My cousin says birth certificate. Right, cuz. Dr. M says he's black enough for them to virtue signal. Yeah, exactly. Virtue signaling, he's black enough. The thing that made him really black was his wife. That's the only thing that cemented his blackness. If he would have had an Asian wife, they would have been like, is he really black? Let me see. He said he's too weak looking to be Arab. That's for sure. But anyway, so back to the point of the voting, right? We Big Mike, Big Mike, Big Mike. Oh man, you guys are making me laugh. Okay, wait, guys, calm down. Calm down. Can I get to the story? You guys are throwing me off so bad. Stop it. All right, here we go. So, back when that happened, good evening, Aaron, Laura, good evening. Here we go. Big Mike. All right. So back when that happened, my father was super excited. He's like, oh, we're going to vote for him. Hope and change. He's wonderful. Um, he's a well spoken black, just like Obama said, not Obama, Biden. Just like Biden said, he's like, oh, he's like the first well spoken African American. You know what I mean? He's the first good smelling, well spoken black that we know. So we like Obama. I don't understand how black people voted for Biden, but yikes. With all the things that he has said, oh my gosh. Anyway, so Obama happened. We loved Obama for the first 2 to 3 years. We thought that he was amazing until his second term came. And when his second term came, is when we started realizing who he really is, because he didn't do anything bad on his first term, because I'm sure he wanted to get voted in again. His second term is when he let loose. But before that, 2013, I think it was, where Obama said that gays, homosexuals, lesbians, all the degenerates could get legally married in America. When he first was running for president, he said he was against gay marriage. He said that. He said he was against gay marriage. And then on the second term, he brought in the gayness. He brought it in because that's what his aim was the whole time. So once that happened, that's when my father was talking, and he's like, there's something wrong here. There's something wrong, because he turned out to be the exact opposite of what he said he was. I'm sure you guys felt the same. After that, so what happened after that was Trump started running. When Trump started running, so I wasn't old enough to vote for Obama. I wasn't 18 yet. But when Trump came, I was of legal voting age. So I thought, okay, perfect. It's my turn to vote. Of course, I'm going to vote. I'm going to pick my side, but I believe I'm a Democrat. I believe I'm a Democrat because I don't think it's right for us to vote Republican, being non-white and being, immigrants and so on and so forth, an immigrant family. When I started listening to Trump, and Trump saying the things that I believed and that I felt in my heart, my values aligned with Trump. Yet I was afraid of voting for him because of, the not stigmatism. What am I talking about? The stigma of, So after that, anyway, I started being more aware and all that nonsense. And I started trying to figure out why they hated Trump so much. And the more I figured out why they hated him, the more I loved him. The more I loved him and the more I got excited to see him win. You know what I mean? Like, the more he spoke, the more what solidified it for me, I don't know about for you guys, what solidified it for me was his debate against Hillary. When he told Hillary to her face, yeah, I would put you in jail, because she said, we don't want a man with a temperament like Trump to be in the White House, And he said, yeah, because you'd be in jail. I was like, he and I are one. And then after that, guys, you guys know, the rest is history, right? Trump, he turned out to be the best decision that we had made, right? His best decision. After that, guys, what I wanted to tell you was something else. Because I believe that Trump doesn't approve of Arabs, he doesn't approve of Muslims and so on. People were talking to me and saying, like, Trump, he wants to get all the Muslims out of the nation. He wants to stop all Muslims and Arabs from traveling to the United States. Remember when he did that ban? And they said, he banned you and all your people and so on. I said, he didn't ban me or any of my people. The thing that Trump was talking about when he was banning all those nations were nations that have been known to harbor terrorists or extremists. And even as an Arab Muslim, I don't even like terrorists or extremists. So why would I defend that nonsense? Why do people think that, oh, because Trump is trying to prevent those people from coming, you should not vote for him as an Arab? Why would you think that I would want that? Why would anybody ever think? But anyway, that's how people are. People are very much like, if you are something, then you must want everything that is you. You know what I mean? Like, even if they're bad people, just because they're the same color or race or creed as you, oh, that means you love them. That's not how that works, but whatever. So I ended up going with Trump. I didn't vote for him. This is his first term. I didn't vote for him, but I didn't vote at all. To be real, I just didn't vote at all. I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote at all. But I wanted him to win. The second time, I voted for him. You guys saw, because even on my channel, I posted my ballot. I was very open about who I voted for that time because I had no fear. But you have to understand, as a Muslim American, as a, you know, as what I am, I'm not even gonna, as what I am, it's difficult to be comfortable doing that just because 9/11, of course, because of 9/11. When 9/11 happened, it changed the lives of Muslim Americans and Arab Americans greatly. I stopped covering my hair after 9/11. I didn't feel, I don't know, I just didn't feel right wearing hijab, wearing the scarf on my head because of how it looks and how people would perceive me and how people would think that I'm anti-American or that I'm not loving America because I have a scarf on my head. You know what I mean? Like that and no matter how much people try to say, "Oh, that's not real." It's true. It's real. And it's understandable. It's understandable though. I would feel the same way if I were American and these ragheads, as they say, these ragheads, these Muslims ran these airplanes into our buildings, into basically the face of America, the World Trade Center. That those towers meant America. That's what America was represented. And to have that happen and then hit the Pentagon and all these things, although I do believe that it wasn't Arabs, and I do believe that this was all an inside job now. But you have to understand the mentality of the American people when they were being told that this is what happened. They were being told that these almost illiterate Muslims were able to hijack these planes and get through America's security and air defenses. And somehow they were able to do this not once, but 3 to 4 times, because it was a couple of planes that were kidnapped. I mean, hijacked, kidnapped, you understand. But we're all supposed to believe as Americans that these almost illiterate Arabs, barely speaking English Arabs, were able to get through America's defenses and do all these things without almost without detection, and still every defense that we had in America was not able to stop them because we were just too slow or too whatever. I just I refuse to believe that. I don't know about you guys. You guys may believe it. I don't. Because even back then America still had advanced anyway. Part of the reason why I believe that was an inside job is because, if you guys don't know, George W. Bush, he was already warned about that day. He was warned well before that day happened that it was going to happen, supposedly. He was scheduled to be in New York the day of the day, and he changed his itinerary. He changed his schedule to be in Florida in a school reading books to children instead of being in New York where he was supposed to be that day. Why did he change his schedule? My thing. There's many other reasons. The buildings, how they fell, the noises that witnesses heard and people who were there and all those things. I don't believe that this is really from a bunch of illiterate Arabs that just happen to kidnap these planes. I really don't. But nonetheless, this is what America believed at that time. And because of that, we as Arabs, as Muslims, we were seen as non-America loving people. We were seen as the enemy of the United States and seen as a threat to all liberty and freedom loving countries. So, for that reason, I stopped covering my head. I stopped speaking Arabic. I tried to pass as Puerto Rican. And I don't know if you guys look at me. Do I look like any type of Puerto Rican? Just look at me. Do I look like any Puerto Rican you've ever seen? But I tried. I tried to pass as Puerto Rican because I didn't want to be seen as Arab. I even tried to wear the big hoop earring. You know how Puerto Rican girls wear that big hoop earring? I tried my best, but yeah. But I'm a Spanish speaker, so but it still didn't work. People still found me out constantly. I was constantly found out, even, in school, high school. They were like, "You're not no Puerto Rican." I was like, "I speak Spanish. Yo hablo español." No, 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 no. You are not Puerto Rican. We know because your accent. You have a Colombian accent claiming to be Puerto Rican while looking every bit of Indian. There's no way that you are. I'm like, I am Puerto Rican. You don't believe me? So, anyway, um, voting for Trump or supporting Trump was one of the best decisions that I believe I've ever done because if you guys realize, me going with Trump or leaving this Democrat idea behind changed my way of thinking so much. And people don't realize how something so little can change your perspective on things, but and changed my perspective so much because not only did I change the party that I was supposed to be with from Democrat to Republican, which I'm not a Republican, by the way, but at that time, this is what I was. This is what I was. So not only did I change myself from Democrat to Republican, but it also changed the people that I would later be around. It changed the crowd that I would have around me, the different people that I was introduced to because of that change. That is the big change that happened was now not being around liberal people or not being around Democrats, but now being around conservatives and people who love their nation and people who want to see their nation be first and stay ahead and so on and so forth. And that is what brought me to this side. Now, how I became a far right extremist came later because wait, because once you start having conservative friends, you start getting invited to certain meetings, and some of those meetings we had to bring our own white hoodies, we had to bring our own wooden crosses, but it didn't really matter because that was my family. That's where I belonged. You know what I mean? And even though a lot of times they wanted to roast me on the cross because you understand for reasons unknown, I wanted to be in that group. I wanted to be a part of. You guys know where that's going. Okay, okay, okay. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. Okay. I stopped. I stopped. I stopped. Okay, I was okay. All right. I'm like, but that's where I belonged. Like, okay, wait. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop. I'll stop. But seriously, back to the seriousness, right? 1 second. Let me have a cough. Okay, so after this, after being a part of the conservative groups, I started getting many urges to be around people who were of my new ideology. And it's a new ideology to me only because I was always conservative in my value system, but I was never outwardly conservative as an American conservative. There's a difference. And now I had all these urges to be around conservative people. So you couldn't find them in the cities. You would have to go out to, the countryside. You'd have to go far away. And those people, even though I felt like I wanted to be with them, they looked at me like every time they see me, they would think, "Oh, this Democrat is here. What is she doing here?" And that's the funny part about it, is like when you look at someone, you can automatically assume what they are. But me being brown, that's what they automatically assumed that I was. You know, I was spying on them. I opened up the channel, The Conservative Diary. That was my first channel on YouTube. It was called The Conservative Diary. And one of my first videos on that channel was a short, and it was speaking about how changing from Democrat to Republican was one of the best decisions that I had ever made up until that point. And from that one video, I got 900,000 views. And from there, I got contacted by a couple of conservative groups, one in particular being Celine and Dion. Celine and Dion from the Colored Conservatives. They are conservatives. One is Indian or Pakistani, and the other one is black, but he's like a half black, half white. There's two of them, and they started inviting me to do street interviews with them, where we would interview people in the cities. And most of the city goers are all liberals, so it was very contentious, very dangerous thing that we were doing. But this is what inspired me to always carry, mandatory carry. So I started carrying, and I started going out on these street interviews with my husband's permission. And he allowed me to do it just because we had spoken about these things all the time, and I had told him what I was thinking, what I was feeling, and all that. And he just said, as long as I don't have to bury you, I will let you be free. I'm gonna let you be free, because typically, I'm a little bit more controlling. My husband is very controlling, but he said, in this aspect, I don't think that I need to limit you here, because speaking to you, I can tell that you have a passion for this. This is what you want. This is the people that you want to be with. And, I'm going to be there with you, of course, all the time. So I don't have to worry about anything really happening to you. So he let me do this. He allowed me to mandatory carry, as you say. And that's how that began. Once that happened, I started getting more traction online. And then in the comment section, you guys might know one of my mods is Mandatory Carry, Detzloff. And Mandatory Carry came to my channel when my channel was about 2 months old, maybe 2 or 3 months old. And he's my mod right now, but he's been with me for the last 4.5 years. He's been on my channel for the last 4.5 years. And he was around in Fix Bayonets. Both of them two are the people who have been with me the longest, who haven't left my side. They've been with me for a very long time. They've actually come to visit me. They've seen me in person. They know who I am. They've seen me. So they know I'm not a fraud, or I'm not lying or something like that, or I'm not faking anything. They've seen me. They've seen my cars. They've seen a couple of things. And anyway, so this is how this happened, guys. And then after that, I started, because of me meeting people in real life, meeting conservatives, other conservatives, and finding my ilk, finding my group, finding my people. It made me turn more and more to the right. I became more and more happy and comfortable in this new space of being a conservative. And I no longer needed the Republican label after a while, because as we studied politics, and as my pride you guys forced me to mature. My pride forced me to mature. The ones who have been with me the longest made me grow as a conservative, because they're the ones who would send me articles and make me read and make me study. So I wouldn't just be the conservative who says I'm conservative because I want to wear a red hat, or I think it's a trend. It's something that I've studied, I understand, and I love, and I know. And and so on and so forth. And I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be this way. The channel was doing so good. You guys know that. And then as I was getting so good, Celine and Dion ended up breaking up. So I was no longer with them. And from Celine and Dion, after I broke up with them, well, we didn't break up. They just stopped doing the interviews. They weren't able to because, life happens. And then from there, I ended up being alone for a while. And that's when the Lapeef Network picked me up. And from the Lapeef Network, when I started going with them, because they were more of a black network, they're more of a black channel, black centered channel. Once I started going with them, the racism happened, the whole racism, and I'm a racist and all of that. And it made me question myself because I was thinking, me being conservative, does that mean I'm automatically racist too? Because we don't lie about the situation that we see. Conservatives don't tend to lie about it or try to pander to a person because of their color. We don't tend to do that, which makes us look like raging racists because we're not just going to say, oh, you can't be racist because you're black. We don't do that. So it automatically looks like we're racist because we don't pander. And going to the Lapeef Network and having to be called out that way by being like, oh, you Arab, you just an Arab who wants to be accepted by whites. So because you want to be accepted by whites, you are saying what they want to hear and you don't actually believe what you're saying. You're a grifter. And don't even mention the whole Hunter Avalon situation. Oh my gosh. Back when I was making videos on Hunter Avalon, and then I ended up getting in trouble a little bit from those of you guys who remember who have been with me for a long time. There was a group from the Hassan Piker group. Hassan Piker is the Turkish liberal. He's Turkish and he's liberal. But Turkish people are Muslims and kind of Arab, but not really. Like they're like European Arabs kind of thing. But anyway, his whole crew came after me for a while and it just got messy. It got really bloody and messy. But from there, I gained 20,000 subscribers from that whole interaction in itself and from the later videos that I would make talking about other things. I'm not going to say it again because that's when I get in trouble. I don't want to talk about certain things, So from there, I gained 28,000 subs and then another 10,000 subs just from doing Tommy Loren content when Tommy Loren was losing her mind. She's a conservative, but she's kind of, what is the word? She's like, I'm a boss, babe. Nah, if you want to be with me, you got to do what I say, kind of like that. And I called her out for it. And then I got another 10,000 subs from that. So by the end of my time before my channel got deleted, I was sitting at 39,000 subscribers and I could never pass 39,000 subs because every time I hit 39 or 39.5 or what have you, YouTube would automatically delete 50 people automatically. Every time I hit that number, 50 subscribers will be deleted, sometimes 100. But they did that. They were throttling me and I didn't know that. But I had Larry and Samuel. By that time, Larry and Samuel had come to me. This is what I'm talking about. When you be in this group and you start getting friends and you start having conservative friends and you start really realizing that conservatives are just different people. They're just different. They're harder working. They're more honest. They are more hospitable. They are like family. We treat each other like family. And we don't tend to focus so much on the skin tone, which is crazy because on the left, this exact opposite. They say that they're not racist. They say that they don't care about skin tone, but that's the main thing that they focus on. Every time they meet someone, they say, well, you're black, so we expect this out of you. Oh, well, you're white, so you Sorry, I don't know what's going on. I'm going to go to the other side of the house because apparently the internet wants to act stupid again. Let's go on the other side. I don't know what's going on with this internet. It didn't used to be this way. Let's go to the other side. All right, here we go. I'm going to come in here and see if this helps, okay? I'm sorry, guys. 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. I'm going to turn on some lights. Hold on. I'm turning on the lights. 1 second. I'm going to the closet room. I'm in the closet. All right, here we go. All right. I don't know how the lighting is going to be, guys, but we'll try. All right. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay. So here we go. So back to the story that I was telling you before I was rudely interrupted by internet. Right. I had Larry and Samuel finally with me. And this is what is now my team. Larry, Samuel, Fix, Carrie. These are the people who have been with me and they haven't left my side. And these are the conservative people, the conservative friends, and the type of people that I want to be around. These are the people I want to be around. So, exactly, Carrie. We love you, Mama Susan. Even though it's not her anymore, who's, but you understand. What was I going to tell you guys next? I was going to tell you guys something else, but I completely lost my track because I went into internet saving mode. Let me think. 1 second. Oh, right. So this was right before I lost the channel. So I was getting throttled by YouTube. And then we lost the channel. And then now we're here. So I am even more extreme than I've ever been. I don't see myself changing anytime soon. And I have become more and more extreme over the years, and it's not getting any better. I think I'm getting throttled right now. I think I'm getting throttled. What do you guys think? I swear I'm getting throttled right now. There's no way that this is happening. Is it back again? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. What can I do to fix it? But anyway, am I back? All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. There's nothing I can do. I don't know why it keeps just stopping. It keeps stopping on me. But every time it stops, I'm going to stop speaking. I won't just keep speaking so you guys don't miss anything. But anyway. So, right. I am as extreme as I've ever been, and I don't see it changing anytime soon. For those wanting I don't know if there's anybody out there who's assuming that maybe I'm going to get more calm or more loving or forgiving, or I don't know. I don't know what the expectation is of me, but whatever that expectation is not going to happen because I haven't seen anything to change me yet. I haven't seen anything. So I'll read your comments. You said it's not getting any better was the last thing you said. Oh, right. Exactly. Yeah. GB says, it's not about being extreme. It's about chasing the truth. If society continues to build on lies, truth seems extreme to liars. And that's the way I see it too. But you see, GB, people will say that we are the ones who are wrong, and we just can't see it. We can't tell that we're wrong. I saw a comment that I wanted to read. I can't find it. Hold on. Where is the comment? It was something about cults or tribes or tribalism. I can't find it. Samael, if you find it, post it. It said something about tribalism. Aww. I can't find it. Oh, Carrie. Carrie says, no, it was the Bentley. I thought she was bull crapping about having a Bentley. She wasn't. I wasn't joking. Do you know how many people think I'm joking about the cars or the whatever? They're like, "Oh, that's not real. She's lying." I'm like, "Why would I lie about that? Why would I lie?" But yes, Carrie has seen me. As I said, Carrie knows me. He knows me. Fix knows me. Mm, they know. Um, we weren't supposed to talk about that. It's all right. It's okay. I didn't give them all the details. They don't know everything. Yeah, Nuka, they've seen my cars. They have. GB says, evil people love defenseless people they can take advantage of. Evil does not care about fairness or balance. But I've seen more evil on the Democrat side. I really have. And people think I'm grifting when I say that. I'm not grifting. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you the truth. Do you guys know where I said that from? I'm telling you right now. That's from the lady on the plane where she said, I'm telling you right now, he's not real. He's not real. I'm telling you right now. Old Blindy. I remember seeing some interviews right after your first videos. I'm more in danger with the MAGA hat than the hijab. You brought great memories. Thank you so much, Old Blindy. Wow. That 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 video was so true. That video got up to 750,000 views before my channel got taken down. My highest viewed video was my video talking about why leaving the left was the best decision ever. And that video reached a million, I think like 1.2 million, 1.2. And that was the way that I was mostly known, was because of that. That's why people say, we've always known her as the Trump girl. We've never really known her as anything else but the Trump girl. So it's true politically. Yeah. You said Ameera was so adorable, how she was so shy. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was nervous. I was very nervous to just I didn't know what to expect, let's just say that. So I was trying to walk on eggshells a little bit because I didn't know what to expect out of this internet thing. I didn't know what would come of it. And I definitely didn't think I was going to get that popular. I just thought that I would be in my own little corner of YouTube, and I thought I would be, kind of like how I am right now. Just like I never thought I would get above this. This is what I thought I was going to stay like. And then the channel just, but now me being on my second channel, it's like it's more comfortable to me. If you ask Larry, he will tell you. I was never really happy with how the channel was going anyway, because so much attention, so much hate, so many hate videos. Not that I really cared about the hate videos, but it's something that, you kind of like, man, can't we all just get along? But anyway. Did he do it? Yeah, he did. He did it. He did it, and he's going to get gotten for it. He did it. He definitely did it. You guys know what's happening. You guys see about P. Diddy. You think P. Diddy is bad? Wait until Jay-Z's trash comes out. Wait until his laundry is exposed. Him and his what's her name? Beyonce. Him and his Beyonce, they have done worse than Diddy. Wait till that comes out. You think Diddy is bad? Wait until Jay-Z's mess comes out. He's been protected so much. Him and his harlot of a woman. Beyonce. That woman, I don't even understand why she's so popular. She is not. Anyway, I'm not even going to say anything because then, you know, there might be some Beyonce lovers who are like, hey, she's amazing. She's a goddess. You know, they named her most beautiful woman like back in 2014 or 2015. They put her in a magazine as world's most beautiful woman of that year. Where in what nation is Beyonce the most beautiful woman? Doesn't beauty have to be at least somewhat real? Not fake hair, fake everything, fake body? No? I don't know. Maybe I just have different standards. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not saying it because you'll see it when it comes out. I'm not saying anything. Okay? I don't wanna have to be the one to disappear in the middle of the night. I don't want to. Shadow says, you don't know how terrifying she is when you fail the marching order she gives you. It's Shadow, listen, stop, because people believe you. They believe you, so stop it. She's shy, no, she's scared. Listen, go to the naughty corner right now. Go to the naughty corner. You have 1 minute. You cannot. I remember that too. That was one of the last times I saw you before you disappeared. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. You practiced that? Oh yeah. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. He's not real. Really? He said she came out and admitted that it was all cap on the airplane. I mean, you're saying it's all lies. What did you expect for her to say? I mean, do you really believe that she really didn't see anything? I don't believe that. I believe somebody told her, you will go out there and you will say you didn't see anything. That's what I believe. That's what I believe happened. Because, of course, you're not going to expect her to actually come out and say what she really saw. Things like that are supposed to be hidden, they're not supposed to be exposed. So even if she says that it's all a lie, I don't believe her, because the way she was acting, you could tell there was not any doubt in her mind that she saw something wrong. There was no doubt. And you're not going to tell me she's such a good actress that we just couldn't tell. No, somebody came in her ear and said, you will shut up. You will say that this was a lie and that you were just drunk or just high or something. She beats us and tells us to kiss her ring. Stop. Oh, really, Kami? He says, I've heard a few people say that about Jay and Bay. Why do you think? Isn't there a day where you ask yourself, how are some people just so lucky, right? Don't you ever wonder how some people can just get so lucky, right? You never think about that? How is it that everybody else around them suffers with something, some kind of tragedy happens where they just can't make it to the top, but somehow Jay and Bay are always in the right position? That is, what kind of luck is that? Don't you have to wonder, how do they get so lucky? And is it really luck, or is it that things are happening around them because they ordered it to be so? No, no. I'm telling you, they are worse than Diddy. Diddy may be a perv, but Jay and Bay are up there with the Clintons. They are up there in Clinton level. He beat up his sister-in-law. Did he? I don't think so. I know she beat him, but Dr. M says, I'll take Beyonce as the most beautiful woman if the alternative is Dylan Mulvaney. Stop. That's funny. I know now they did put a man as the most beautiful woman in the world. Can you believe that? How misogynistic. Beak says, I'd get off a plane if I saw someone acting like that. How are you going to get off, Beak? Tell me how. Are you going to Allah Akbar it? Are you going to do the Allah Akbar style? How are you going to get out? You got to stay there. You have to be there. You. That's the thing about being in a metal tube, 37, 34,000 feet up in the air. That's the thing about being in a metal tube with that many people. If something goes awry, you're stuck in that metal tube until the pilot decides you go down. Wait, the internet is doing it again. Here we go. It's going to do it. I bet it's going to do it. Is it doing it? Oh, Magneto says, which explains why the elite are building bunkers. Oh, you said it's still working, Nuka? Nuka. I just realized your name. I'm done. I am done. Get me off of this planet. I am so done. Did I just say that? I was like, no, really, my Nuka. Really, my Nuka. Stop. Oh my god. That was too funny. Because I didn't realize what I was saying. I was like, oh, it's still working, my Nuka. Oh my gosh. I hate you guys. I really hate you guys because you guys make me say the weirdest things, but then you guys get to go home and sleep like nothing happened. I'm the one who gets held accountable online for saying these things. I hate you guys. I freaking hate you guys. Like, you guys don't love me. I swear you guys don't love me. Unless it's Boeing with the auto deplane feature. There's a few people I think I would love to auto deplane. Okay, so I have to go pretty soon now because I only came on to talk to you guys about the story about why I'm joining the Ku Klux Klan. I mean, gosh, no, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant to say. I just wanted to tell you guys the story of why I'm joining, or why I joined, not rather joining, I've already joined, but why I'm joining, or I have joined the white supremacy party. I mean, the listen, I'm trying to explain to you guys why my extremism isn't going to stop, and down with all the browns and the blacks and the Jews. That's not, listen, I'm trying to say that I'm proud to be a conservative. That's what I'm just trying to say. I'm trying to tell you guys that I'm happy to be a conservative and I'm not going anywhere. That's what I'm saying. And I found the place where I want to be. You better not. You better not, Suka. Your name is Nuka. Don't make me tell the reason why your name is Nuka. You clip it, you're done for. You listen. But yeah. So I just wanted to come on and tell you guys the reason why I built crosses in my backyard. This is I am just happy to be here. That's all I'm saying. And I'm happy that I finally found my ilk. And I'm happy, and I'm never going back to ever considering voting Democrat. Want to know another thing? I'm not Republican. Just because a person says that they're Republican doesn't mean that they are doing the things that conservatives want. So we already talked about that. We've spoken about that many times, but I am not a Republican. I'm a person that if you follow my values, I will vote for you. But yeah, never again. Never again. So yeah. But I'm glad you guys are having a good time in the chat. I see you guys are having shocked Pikachu faces. I don't understand why you guys are shocked, but you guys are shocked for some reason. So I'll let you guys be shocked. You guys have a good time being shocked in the comments. You guys have fun with that. I don't know what else to say to you. I don't know what you want me to do. You guys stop calling Will. If you call Will one more time, I am going to delete you. Stop it. Stop it right now. I'm telling you right now. Right now. Stop it. Right, exactly, GB. It's like I'm a person with a mind and an ability to make informed choices without being contained or restrained by a party. I don't need a party to tell me which way I need to vote. And I still don't know what's going to happen for this election season. But I feel so much stuff brewing. So many things are brewing, and I feel it. We've been feeling it for a long time, but I don't know what's going to happen. I wonder when it's all going to blast. You know what I mean? I wonder. Erin, she says it so we don't have to. I'm saving you all. You guys should be grateful. I think I deserve a little bit of gratitude here. Huh? You guys should be down on your knees giving me some gratitude instead of complaining. All you guys do is complain. See, that's your problem. You guys should be showing me some gratitude like Aaron. Aaron, thank you. I am doing the job so you guys don't have to. You guys don't have to explain. You don't have to explain what's the fire in the backyard in the middle of the night. You guys don't have to explain what it is. I've already said it for you. So then people already know what we're doing. So it's not a surprise. No need to call the reinforcements. No need to call the wee woos. We don't need to call the wee woo, wee woo. We don't need them. We're fine. It's just a crossfire. That sounded wrong. It's just a fire on a cross. It's just a celebration. Whatever. You guys understand. Shadow says he's back. Do you want to get gone again, Shadow? Because you can. I'm joking, Shadow. I'm joking. Don't put him in timeout again. I'm joking. If you want us to simp, you better not. I don't tolerate that over here. I've had people. What? Oh yeah, GB. GB says a civil war is coming. Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel too. That's exactly what I feel. But who am I to say anything, right? White power. White power. White powder. White powder. Do you guys know I actually had one of those white power people come on one of my channels, or one of my streams rather? And this was on the new channel, On the new channel. He came and he's like, oh, Larry will tell you guys. He's like, yeah, Ameera, they really don't understand us. Who is us? He's like, yeah, anytime we tell them the truth about themselves, they get all their panties in a bunch, but we got to stay strong. Who is we? That's what he's, who is we? Larry remembers this was on my video about skin tone and how I was talking about how lighter skin tones on women are always preferred because women just look better being lighter. It's just the way it is. And on that video, I guess that person got the wrong idea and he was thinking that I was saying white powder. White powder. I think that's what he thought I was saying, but that's not the point of the video. That wasn't the point of the video. But he came on saying, yeah, sister, right on, sister. Here's me like, am I invited to the cross burning? Am I invited to the, you gonna invite me or what? Like, it's not real. I'm not your sister unless you invite me now. But that was funny. I had to tell him, like, sir, me and you are not related. We are not sister or brother. I'm not for white powder. No. Hi, Mo. How are you? Get it together, Kami. Yeah, exactly, GB. He says they're actively trying to put Trump in prison so he won't get elected. Oh god, here comes the internet again. Is it doing it? It looks like it's doing something again. Okay. Anyway, they're actively trying to put Trump in prison so he won't be elected. Take that in. Civil war is brewing and American borders are being invaded. Ooh. You know what? Now that you put it that way, when you put it, hmm, I wonder, would this have anything to do with, would this have anything to do with the civil war that's coming? What would be the benefit of having a bunch of people that are not loyal to America because they are illegal immigrants? How would that benefit one side or another in a civil war? Unless you get those people to believe that you are going to benefit them in some way, so they fight for you and your cause without realizing that you're using them as pawns only, and you won't give them a darn thing of what you promised them. And then they would go against the natural born Americans who love this nation because they know that the other side is lying, but the others don't. Oh man, that could be it. That could be. Could it be? And 3G says if they can't jail him, they'll try to delete him. I said that to you guys. You guys remember? I said Trump's life is on the line this year. Definitely. If they can't get rid of him the normal way or the right way, they're going to try to assassinate him. And I know they've already tried a couple of times, but they are going to try to kill this man. And if they do kill him, oh, that will be the beginning of the civil war right there. If they kill Trump, that's it. All hands are, hands are no longer being tied at that point. BTK says Mexico wants what they lost in the Spanish American War, La Raza. The Democrats and rhinos have been doing it for decades. Yeah, but it's coming to a head, Larry. It's coming to a head right now. Wait, we said, wait, you only just realized this, boss is boss? No, I didn't. I didn't think of it like, I didn't put those together per se. Like, I knew we're in the middle of a civil war, and I knew that we're allowing all these illegal immigrants to come. But the way GB put it together, it made it seem like they're bringing them for this exact point, is to fight in the civil war. See, what I was thinking that they were bringing them for was for the elections. I was thinking about the elections only. I didn't really consider the war. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just something that just hit me. I don't know. Maybe it just the realization hit me. Maybe that's the reason my reaction is this way. The realization. And Trump died in The Simpsons. Well, you know what that means because The Simpsons are like psychics. You know, the show The Simpsons and South Park, they always predict the future. Hold on, guys. I'm putting my leg straight because my leg is falling asleep. Um, Man, you guys, this is sad. I don't even want to. Oh, our battery is going out. We're gonna have to go soon. You see how dark it got? It just the battery is going out. We have to go. But if they take him out, there's no doubt in my mind that it'll be the spark that ignites the second civil war. That's what I'm thinking too, because at that point, a lot of people are going to be like, "There's nothing to vote for now. Now that you took Trump away, there's nothing to vote for. What are we voting for?" No. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought too, Magneto. Illegal immigrant equals new voters because that's the reason why they don't want people to use IDs. That's the reason why they disapprove so much of people using their ID because you can't you can't force people to prove their citizenship to vote. It's like, yeah, but only citizens are allowed to vote. So why would you allow? You know what I mean? Hmm. Yeah, exactly, Aaron. Simpsons are a crystal ball, right? Okay, guys, I have to go now. What do you mean plug it in, Nuka? I don't have a plug. I told you I cannot find the. I can't find it. I don't know where it is. If I knew, I would have had it plugged the whole time. I don't know where it is. Hmm? Good night, everyone. I will see you guys Saturday. And then we'll just have a real stream on Saturday. We'll actually do our normal streams. But today I just wanted to share the story with you guys and talk to you and see you guys' opinion on what happened back then. Thank you guys for staying with me today and enjoying. I know it's a little bit different than what I normally do, but thank you guys for being with me, even though we did something different. I will see you all on Saturday. And with that, I yield my time. Good night, everyone.